Give it any name. BM01.
We're doing a Windows Server or Linux or
No, Windows. So select, let's say Windows Server 2016. Select the SKU. Drop down. Drop down. No,
this one.
yeah, below. Yeah. We select third one.
This one.
Yeah. Now go to the username. Give it a username, Preeti. Same. Password @123. Go next. Now hold on here. So you see that we have an option to protect my storage by using the encryption, correct? Right. So by default, what Microsoft Azure say that the data which you store inside Azure virtual machine hard disk is by default encrypted. How they do the encryption? They use their own technology. They use their own key. Sometimes as a customer, you might want that, no, I want my own encryption. I do not want to use the default Azure encryption. Okay. So when you drop down, you get an option called with customer managed key. One is called platform manage key. Second is called customer manage key. When you select customer manage key, Priti, it will ask you that, can you give me your key? Correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So currently we will go with default encryption and then we will see what will happen. So just select that one, go ahead and say review and create. So today we are talking about how we can encrypt the disk here. Just click create. All right. Now, in the meantime, when it is creating, let's create another service. That service is called Key Vault service. So go to the search box, type Key Vault. Yeah, got that. Yes. So it's like a bank locker. It's like a vault where you can store all your secret keys, certificates, etc. So let's create a vault first, then we will store our key here. Just click create my vault, key vault. Yeah. Just give it a name, like for an example, what we called US key vault. Good. Go ahead and say define. Scroll down. Scroll down. So just make it like 7 days. So by default, by any chance, if you delete this vault, your key is still secure till 7 days. Okay, so that you can unlock any lock. Just go ahead and say next access policy. All good. Select the first one and the third one. So we can encrypt Azure virtual machine. We can also encrypt Azure hard disk. Okay. Then you have a key permission below. You see it is showing 9 selected, 7 selected. Just drop down and click select all. Just hit select all. Good. Do the same thing with secret permission. Very good. So now you are actually creating a vault. In that vault, you are going to store a key to encrypt the hard disk or other storage in Microsoft Azure. Just go ahead and say review and create. Create. Hit create. All right. So we have a key. My key vault is going to create. In the meantime, your virtual machine is ready. Can you go and log into your virtual machine? Yeah, you get click that one. You get a public IP that is 40.117. Yeah, click that, and then no, not here. In your laptop, just type remote in the search box. Click remote desktop. Paste that one. Just say Control V. Yes, say connect. Why? Click OK. Again try connect. What is the internal error? Click OK. Close this box. Click connect button on the top. Click RDP. Say download RDP file. Now click that RDP file which you downloaded. You already downloaded, just click that file.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah, just type pretty. Click OK. Click yes. So your antivirus is stopping that one. Hold on. Let me log into my laptop and SDSC. Let me share my screen. You stop your sharing, Priti.
One minute.
Don't know how to do that? Hold
Oh
on.
yeah. 1 minute. I did.
You able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Can you tell me the IP?
1 minute. I have to go back into it.
Go back to your portal.
How do I
Go back to your
minimize
portal.
I know. 40 117 76 93.
117, then 76.
76 and 93.
No, same thing has happened to me. Hold on. Can you share your screen? Anything we missed there?
Mm,
It's saying it's starting. Try username and password. Say yes. Not sure what happened. Why you are not starting first? Okay. Okay, Prithvi. Just go to my computer once it is launched. Yeah. You have a folder. Just click yes. Good. Wait. Good. Just click. Close this one. You don't need. We will go to this folder, and then we have this PC. You see that we have a C drive, right?
mhm.
This C drive is not locked. Prithvi. You see a no lock, right?
Mhm.
Right. So when you right click this PC, you have something which is called BitLocker.
Mhm.
Yeah. So BitLocker is a default technology which is used by Microsoft to encrypt any kind of a storage, no matter this storage is on cloud, no matter
Mm.
this storage is in on premises. So even you can encrypt your laptop using this BitLocker free of cost.
Mhm.
Okay. So currently your C drive is not locked. It means that if I come to a disk, let's say by any chance, if I get control of your Azure, I will simply come to disk. I will simply have an option to disk export. You see there?
Mm.
I can export your hard disk. I can download your hard disk to my laptop. Okay. Then I can use this hard disk to create same virtual machine into any other environment, any other cloud environment or any other on-premises environment. You
Oh,
understand the
that's
risk?
bad.
Yeah, it's a risk, right?
It
Correct.
is.
So for
Yeah.
example, let's say I am working on Infosys. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Infosys has a lot of application. So what I
Mm.
did, I simply come and download all the hard disks of Infosys, and then I get all the disk with all the data, and I can just create a virtual machine.
Mm.
But how will you protect that? Because the problem is your currently hard disk is not logged. True?
Yeah, once you lock it, can we access it or no?
No. The moment you lock it, then to use this hard disk, you need
Mm.
to unlock it first.
Is there a password in between that or no?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Correct. So it is going to ask you the encryption key or the password. You have both the way. Correct. So now
Yeah.
I'm going to lock this hard disk so that if anyone by mistake, if they even download this hard disk and try to use this hard disk to create another virtual machine, this let them prevent. So for that, what we are using, we are using the key vault.
Mm.
Correct. Just
Yeah.
click the key vault now. Click key vault. Very good. You have created a key vault. Just go inside that key vault. No, you already created, no?
Yeah.
Now in the key vault, you get an option called key in a setting. Yes, click that. Let's generate a new key for you. So click generate. Just give it a name. For example, US encryption or a US key. Good. And just click create.
Is that why subscription is also like when I create a new account? Is that why that is also a key vault?
Yeah. So for an example,
So
let's say
nobody can access to it. Is that what it is?
yes. So for example,
Okay.
I come to your laptop. Okay.
Yeah.
This is your laptop. Okay. Let's say you have a C drive, D drive, E drive. So
Mm.
currently your C drive is not logged. Just see there.
Yeah.
What happened if, let's say, by any mistake, if someone get access of your laptop, they might take the hard disk out, right? And they can put the same hard disk in another laptop. What will happen? All your data will be shipped to them.
Yeah.
Correct? Huh? So what is the
Mm.
best way? Right click it and just go and try to encrypt this hard disk if you have any tool. Correct? Currently,
Mhm.
there is no tool you have, so you cannot encrypt this hard disk. But Microsoft Azure, for a server technology, they have
Mm.
given a tool called BitLocker, right? So you have a
Oh, the Microsoft has it, but my laptop don't have it. Is
your
that what it is?
laptop does not. Yes, correct.
Oh,
Currently,
okay.
say that You cannot use the BitLogger because your device is not using the customer managed key. What it is using? Trusted platform module, which is used by Azure. Right? So now I am
Yeah.
going to manage my hard disk. So we have already created this key. Okay. Right. Now just let's check. We must have all the access. Yes, we have all the access. Right. We can use the disk encryption with this key vault, this key. Now you have to create one more service that is called disk encryption set. So just type there disk. Use fourth number, disk encryption set. Just click create disk encryption set. So first you have to create key vault, then you have to create disk encryption set. So just click the resource group, give it a name, US disk set. Now it is asking that this disk set will use customer managed key. You see below it is showing, right? Correct?
Yeah.
I said that yes, I have a key, so I will manage that encryption. So just, and click select your key now. We already have a key. What is the name of the key vault? US key vault, right?
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Let's go one step back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that one. Drop down. US key vault. In a US key vault, what is the name of the key you have created? US key, correct? And by default, you have a no. I think
Generate.
hold on. And then you have an option to use the current version, right? So
Okay. Yeah.
you already have a vault, you already have a key, and then this is the only next time when you update your key, maybe you want to change your key value, you can again go and change the key value. Then you get a two version. Okay. Right? Just click select, say review and create. Create. So encrypt a data in Azure. Which technology you are using? Key vault.
Keyboard.
Okay. And this is very much used by every customer. So they will must know that. Do you know how to encrypt the data? Yes, go to the resource. You just get an one error, just click that error. All done. You're done now. Perfect. So now you have done, you have created your key vault, you created your disk set. Now go back to your Azure virtual machine. Just in a portal, search Azure virtual machine. Yes, Azure VM01, demo 01. Yeah, very good. Click that one. Now on a menu side, you have a disk in a setting. Click that one. Be there. Up. Yeah, in a setting. Yeah. Good. So currently, we say that your disk is using the platform manage key. See that here? PMK. Correct? I say that no, I do not want PMK. I want customer manage. So click the additional setting here. Click additional setting.
Resource.
Additional setting.
Okay.
So just drop down. You say that you want to encrypt both OS and data disk. Then it asks you to select your key vault. Select your key vault. Select. So you have a US key vault. Within that key vault, you have a key named US, and then you have only one version of the key. Just click select. You are done, Preeti. Just say save. Just wait now. So what it's doing now? It is going to now encrypt your hard disk with your key. If anyone try to steal this hard disk, then they first have to decrypt using this key. So it is a technology, so it is going to take some time. In the meanwhile, let's understand this whole process. So we are in a module called security. So very first thing which you have to take care when you are in a security is called a data security. Then you have to take care about your resource security. Then you have to take care about your application security. Then you have to take care about authorization and authentication. So these are the some point which you have to take care in mind. So first you have to use the how you are going to protect your data. Then how you are going to protect your resource. What will happen if someone delete your resource? Then you have to protect your application. Then you have to how the people will go and authenticate and authorize. So your data security means where is your data? Your data is in a hard disk. Your data can be in a storage, right? Your data can be in a SQL database. This is where you store your data, right?
Yep.
So for all these three, you have only one service which is called Key Vault. To protect your disk storage and SQL database, you use the Key Vault encryption. Okay. Then for the resource security, we have something which is called as a resource lock. For application, we have something which is called AD authorized app. Then for authentication and authorization, we have something which is called Azure policy. Good. So you have all these features which is required to protect your data. Let me see if your portal. Yes, it is done now. It is done now. Now let's go through your Azure VM again. So let's take control of your Azure VM. Let's copy this IP one more time. Go to your remote and just click that one and see the difference now. Just paste this one. Say connect. Type password. Yeah, close this one. Let's come to the folder. Go back to this PC. Now what you found now?
Oh,
Correct?
yeah.
So it said that, hey guys, your disk is encrypted now.
So it's locked.
It's locked.
Mm.
Correct? So if anyone try to steal this hard disk, when they try to use this hard disk, they will ask the key.
Yeah.
Until unless you do not have a key, you cannot.
Why
go
can't we do that in a regular
Yeah,
machines?
correct, right?
Yeah. Why can't
Same
we do
way.
that in a regular machine than in?
Yes, exactly. So every machine in a production environment, generally they have a encryptions, right? Not
Yeah.
only hard disk, you can, as I said, that you can have a storage also. You can just create one quick storage account. Same way SQL, when you are creating a SQL, everywhere you get the same option. Storage number 4444. Yeah, good. Yeah, just say review and create. Yeah, create that. Same way you create an SQL server, right? Everywhere you get same option. To protect your data, you have to use the same key vault, same key. Yes, go to the resource. Good. Now in a setting, you see there is an option called encryption. In a setting menu side, there will be option to encryption.
Mm.
Click that encryption. Menu side.
How many said? Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Click that one. Get same customer manage key. Yes. Select your key vault. Good. Yeah. This is just a question. Second one. Key vault. Yes. Click that one. Then select your key. Just click select. Good. So it means that this key vault will use to encrypt the data, whether the data is stored in hard disk, a storage account, or a SQL database. Hard disk, a storage account, or a SQL database. No matter, you are going to have this key vault now. Is clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Now, what will happen if I delete your virtual machine, or maybe I will delete your storage account, your SQL database? Possible, no? you delete every day, right?
Yeah.
But let's say this is very critical server.
But it won't allow you to.
Yeah, correct.
Because you already put a key to it. Is that how it
No,
is?
key does not prevent you to delete. Key only prevent you to when you, because even if you have your local hard disk encrypted, you can still burn the whole hard disk, right?
Yeah.
Correct, na? Right? So this is called lock
Yeah.
here, Preeti. See a lock?
Yeah. Locks.
Every resource which you create in Azure, you have this lock. Every
So
resource.
everything that we created, either virtual machine or storage, do we need to add a lock to it?
Lock, exactly. So for example,
Okay.
I want to add a lock. Lock means,
Yeah.
so give a lock name, just type. So maybe you can say that no delete. And then select a lock type. What exactly you want to do with this lock? So you say either read only or a delete. So let's say you cannot delete that. Just click delete.
Really?
Yeah, delete.
Okay.
Just click OK. So now you cannot delete this virtual machine even you are administrator.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
So all the critical machine in Azure, when you are in a production, they are actually have a lock. So that by mistake, no one should delete.
So that means if I go and delete it here,
yeah,
it will give me an error saying that I cannot delete.
not here, not here. If you try to, let's say, delete this virtual machine, for
Yeah.
example, I will go and
On the main
when you try to delete this virtual machine, it will stop you. Hey, you cannot that. You cannot do that. Like just look at what is saying that.
Yeah, failed to delete the error. Okay.
Correct. You cannot delete because you have already put a lock. Why you put a lock? Because you want a more security.
So that means I need to unlock it in order to delete that.
Yeah. So you have to first remove this lock.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Clear now, right? So what are the two important methods we learned today? One, how can we protect my data? How can we protect my resources?
Yeah.
Good. Tomorrow we will see how can we protect my application, and then we will see how can we use policy so that administrators should not do anything beyond the scope.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So everything. So as a best practice, what we are going to do now, we are going to select. We are saying all resources. We are going to select all resources, and we are saying delete. Just type yes. Very good. Click delete. All right. Right. So everything will remove. See you tomorrow. We will
All right.
see.
Thank you.
Thank you.